Hello everybody, my name is Mark Hamilton. I am the owner of the Little Supplement Company and I have been in the industry, the health and wellness, fitness and natural supplementation industry for nearly 32 years now. And I wanted to talk to you about a very important topic that's close to all our hearts at the moment, which is how to keep our immune systems functioning, firing on all cylinders, and keep them really effective against viruses, pathogens, bacteria, and all the nasties out there. This is more pertinent than, I've been doing video blogs now for several years, and I try and educate people on the power of medicinal herbal medicines. I've used them with millions of people over the last 30 years, I'm sure, with some fantastic results. Not all supplements are equal. So I would encourage anybody who is buying supplements to buy them from a reputable independent health shop or nutrition centre, not necessarily your high street shops, because I think you'll find a lot of them aren't up to standards that are acceptable or required in a true health store. So what I want to talk to you about is a new product that's out at the moment. Just come out. Now, since COVID-19 and the start of that pandemic, which is going back from when I'm doing this little video blog, it's going back about 10 months now since it came out. Lots of companies popped up with immune formulas out the blue overnight. And this formula is one of the ones that stands out in terms of its quality, not only of the actual active ingredients, the way that the ingredients complement one another, and the actual milligrammages of the ingredients and the presentations of those ingredients to increase or ensure maximum absorption. So this product is literally like buying 6 or 7 different products together, which would cost you a fortune, excessive, probably 90 to 100 pound, in one product, but with those dosages and as I said, that quality of ingredient. So in front of me, I've got the ingredient breakdown, so I'll have to refer to it. And so this immunity enhancement complex is by a new company called Stay Safe Supplements. Now, I love this complex because I've actually put this complex together. I've worked on many formulas over the years in terms of sports nutrition formulas and vitamin mineral formulas. This one I'm particularly excited about because I've used some of the most incredible herbs and vitamins and minerals that are out there. The presentations are sublime and the strengths are fantastic. So I'm really excited about this. I know a lot of companies out there want you to buy these products separately because they make more money from you if you do so. I didn't. I want to put these products together in a formula that's affordable and at the end of the day is going to protect you and your family, and that's kind of what it's all about at the end of the day. There are lots of different parts to the immune system, and these will certainly tap into the parts of the immune system that will work on defeating, finding, killing, maintaining, containing viruses, particularly things like the COVID-19 virus, coronavirus generally, so your flus and your colds, your common colds. This is a brilliant formula to use. So the first ingredient in this formula is one of my favourite immune boosting herbs of all time, and it's a herb called astragalus. So the astragalus works on several different ways in the body, but one of the main things it works on is actually its ability to consume viruses. It increases T cell activity in the body. T cells are absolutely key to killing viruses. They also eat. The immune system has the ability to eat away at viruses themselves, so they will actually eat and consume the virus. It helps with interferon production. In English, is that will actually stop viruses from mutating and spreading to other cells in the body. So it actually will slow down and contain the virus, stops it spreading. And recently, I'll have to read this so I've got it right. A recent review from the Oxford COVID-19 Evidence Service Team Centre for Evidence-Based Medicine, Nuffield Department of Primary Care Health Sciences of University of Oxford, suggested T cells and the production of cytokines is essential in combating COVID-19. T cells are central players in fighting any virus, particularly COVID-19. This increases T cell activity, this is astragalus, significantly. So this is from the University of Oxford's research into the COVID-19 virus and how important it is for our T cell activity to be on action, on standby, firing, functioning, ready to take on and kill all viruses, but particularly the COVID-19 virus. So astragalus on its own is worth its weight in gold, and that was the first ingredient that went into this formula. Astragalus also works on other antiviral mechanisms in the body, but you kind of get the picture with astragalus. The other thing I wanted to put into the situation, now I've spent the last 10 months speaking to people who are getting more and more stressed, anxious, depressed, and things like that. Now, when you get stressed, stress causes an immune malfunction. So we're worrying ourselves sick. A lot of us aren't socializing. They're not even leaving the house, some people, and we're getting more and more stressed. So we're not exercising, we're not getting out there, and we're stressing. So what's that's doing? You don't have to be a brain surgeon. It's basically reducing our immune system and our ability to function and for the immune system to function. So with beta glucans, 1,3 and 1,6, I put a whopping 180 milligrams of beta glucans in here. And when we're stressed, our immune system suffer. Beta glucans appear to stop this happening even when we're stressed. So for this formula in the current climate, it had to go in there because so many people are stressed. You know, I've seen some immune formulas pop up and there's a little bit of vitamin C, a little bit of zinc and a bit of vitamin D in small amounts, bunged together. There's your immune system formula. You gotta look at how people are, how their situation, their environment is affecting their immune system and the general health and well-being. And this is what this formula is about. It's about that. So you've got your beta glucans in there. You've got your astragalus, 180 milligrams of that as well, which is fantastic. The next product we put in, or I put into the formula, was olive leaf. And again, you buy this on its own, it's phenomenal. Olive leaf has this incredible ability to stop viruses replicating. So olive leaf is fantastic at containing a virus, which if you can contain that virus, the rest of your immune system comes along and wipes it out. So olive leaf is a key constituent. So it's not all about fight. This is a formula that's very clever. It works on different parts of the immune system. So olive leaf is a true antiviral compound because it appears to selectively block an entire virus specific system in an infected host. So it will actually, stop that virus from spreading in the body. If you can imagine, a simple way maybe to explain this, and it's a bit of an analogy, is if you can imagine a virus comes along and it's got all these little spikes on it, and you've got like a nice healthy cell, and it comes along, and what it does is it penetrates and spikes that cell. That cell then grows spikes, and it goes along and spikes another one. So it's absolutely incredibly important to stop that viral replication, or else it overconsumes our bodies. Our immune systems can't handle it. We get very ill, sometimes, death. So if we can say, put a cork onto those spikes so they're in the body, but they can't penetrate the healthy cells, that's kind of what olive leaf does. It kind of puts a little block onto that spike from the viruses, and so it stops those virus spikes from injecting and getting into healthy cells, which they would then mutate, grow spikes, and suddenly 2 viruses become 4, 4 become 8, 8 become 16, on and on and on. So olive leaf is absolutely key at stopping viral replication in the body. Olive leaf had to go in there. We then put Oregon grape in here. Now, Oregon grape works with the spleen, and the spleen is a key part of the immune system as well. So olive leaf increases the blood supply to the spleen, which makes the spleen a lot more efficient. So basically the spleen, in filtering the blood, releases compounds that potentiate immune function. So it's a really healthy way. Oregon grape, again, is working slightly different. It acts against some of these pathogens. It's actually stronger than the antibiotics often used by doctors to combat viruses and invaders. So Oregon grape's pretty amazing as a natural product. Again, take it standalone, fantastic. But in this little formula, it's like an A-team. If you start to see where this formula comes from, it works on so many different levels, doing so many different jobs in there, giving your body the best opportunity you can to combat any viruses. You know, everyone is obviously talking about COVID-19. COVID-19 is a great sales tool to put in anything these days. I'm talking about it because it's there, and it's what people are asking me about day in and day out in my business, in my shop, in the clinic. People are asking as well. But this is for any virus. This is boosts your immune system completely. So pathogens, bacteria, microbes, you know, all these kind of different things that are attacking us constantly in the day-to-day life. This is boosting our immune system, which is allowing our bodies to take on these invaders, tag them, identify what they are, and learn how to kill them efficiently. So it's a brilliant formula to have in particularly times like winter time, when our immune systems die down anyway. This is a great one for winter. You know, in the summer, get out in the sunshine, get some vitamin D produced in your body. You know, maybe look at your good multivitamin and a fish oil, and keep you maybe as a probiotic. But this is for when you feel you need it, or you feel something's coming on, or certainly I'd be taking this, and my family certainly will be taking this throughout the winter months. So when the clocks change, probably for those 6 months, I would be onto this formula 100%. And then, you know, come away from it, let the body rest, you know, and let the body continue to just keep the immune system working on its own. And then maybe, you know, as the winter months drawing to again, you've got this to go. Other thing we had in here, we've got vitamin C in here, 250 milligrams of vitamin C, a brilliant, potent immune stimulating nutrient. This is, again, shows to inhibit viral replication. So it's stopping the virus spreading. Why, people will say, why only 250 milligrams of vitamin C, Mark? Well, I could have put 500, I could have put 1,000 milligrams in here. The body can only absorb on a cellular level 250 milligrams of vitamin C in any one sitting. So to put more of vitamin C in here, it might have looked good on the label, but it's completely unnecessary. So there's 255 milligrams of vitamin C in here because that's the optimal dose of vitamin C we can actually handle. That's why, fact. So, you know, vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is a bit of a contentious issue. We know it's amazing as an antiviral. We know it stops viral replication. We know it will break down viruses as well. It's amazing for increasing our T cells, our killer cells, which we know will be great for any virus in particular, but particularly the COVID-19 virus and coronavirus. So we know vitamin D has to go in here. How much do we go in there? I've seen some immune formulas with 400 IUs, international units of vitamin D. What a waste of time. Good to absorb calcium with, for your immune system, not enough. Fact, not enough. So the recommended daily allowance to boost one's immune system is between 2 and 4,000 IUs in winter. So there's 2,000 IUs of vitamin D3 in here, which is absolutely brilliant for this formula because it will work with all the other ingredients we've mentioned so far absolutely beautifully, like a marriage. To put less than that in would be me doing you an injustice. So 2,000 IUs of vitamin D3 is optimum, and with this formula, it's a 2-a-day formula, so 2 capsules a day, and you can go up to 4 capsules a day if you're really feeling that you're under the weather or you're starting to get a viral infection or something. Go for it, you know. So you can take up to 4,000 IUs of vitamin D here. You know, to give you an example, a good quality vitamin D3, 2,000 IUs, if you bought it on its own, you'd be looking about 10 quid for 50 capsules just for that strength on a quality vitamin D. So brilliant strength in this formula, fantastic, and that's why we've done it. Zinc picolinate. Now, not all zincs are the same, not all minerals are the same, and the certain presentations of minerals are much more bioavailable or readily uptake by the body. Zinc picolinate is one of the most absorbable forms of zinc there is. The body loves it. So with 15 milligrams, we didn't have to, again, we could have put just zinc oxide in here, 50 milligrams. You get more from 15 milligrams of zinc picolinate in the body. Zinc is absolutely amazing for increasing something called thymic hormone levels. The thymus is a gland which produces immune boosting hormones. Thymic hormone levels are brilliant and key for white blood cell responses, and they're absolutely great for antiviral properties. The older we get, the zinc levels are more and more important, because what happens is the thymic hormones start to be produced less and less over the age of 30. So a lot of people say, well, older people have weaker immune systems. This is kind of why. And if you put vitamin zinc, into your body on a daily basis, your thymic levels will continue to operate. So you don't have to have a weak immune system if you're over 30. Take zinc on a daily basis, take a multivitamin with zinc in it, or take this product with all the other immune boosting stuff, and you've got 15 milligrams of incredible zinc. And the last thing we put in here is something called a trace mineral. It's very small amounts. So there's 200 UGs, which is the perfect amount of something called selenium. Selenium is key to our bodies producing something called glutathione peroxidase. Glutathione is one of these key small trace minerals that produce this. The selenium is key. If we've got glutathione in our bodies, it stops things, and it will help us recover from viruses. Things they're calling it long COVID. Or if you get flu, you can have long flu. So what it is it's a free radical problem that causes the body to be ill for quite a long time after. Now, glutathione peroxidase will actually help prevent this happening. So it's absolutely key for you. So that is a little roundup of the immune enhancing formula from myself and Mark at the Little Supplement Company. The formula is incredible, and I can't wait to start letting people know about it. Thank you ever so much for listening, guys, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.